Top of the morning, traders. This is the Wake Up Call Monday, the 24th, to start the week. Quite a few of the setups we went over on the weekend wrap and on the Twitter feed on Friday have come into fruition. The first one we're going to look at is the Euro USD. We were talking about the triangle on the one hour chart, and we actually definitely had a break of the triangle. And at the opening of trading yesterday around 129.77, you could have gone short this pair, and it looks like it moved all the way down to the 129 level. We may find a bounce here in the open in New York because things do look a little bit oversold. If we do get a bounce here, though, you could look to re-enter the trade anywhere near the 129.50 level with your stops at the night's lows, basically around 129.80. Or at least above that level. Looking for another push down towards the 128.20 level in the short term. The Great Britain pound USD, we spoke about the pair staying above the basically an inside day last Friday and staying above the higher and lows. Well, it definitely broke below those levels in the beginning of trading today on trading Monday, and the pair is now sitting around the 162 level. Break of that level moves down to 161.70. At this moment, you'd stay, if you're not already in the trade, you'd have to stay sidelined, looking for a move down to 167.61.7, looking for a bounce or any bad bounce back up towards 162.50 area, or basically the 162.40 area, could offer a selling opportunity in this pair, looking for a continued move lower. And if we look at the pair on a longer term bias on a daily chart, you could see that the cross does look rather heavy, and the first level of real resistance is down here around 160.110, and then if we break through that, we could find lots of momentum lower and could move down to that 157.40 level in the long term. The Aussie USD continues to move lower. Resistance is down at 103.65, support's at 105. At this moment, there's really nothing you can do in the pair unless you believe there's a reversal, and you could go long and put your stops right below this level, which is currently at around the 103.90 level. But I would wait for a move down to support if I was going to try to look for a move higher. The New Zealand USD is in an interesting position because it is sitting right between its support and resistance zone. It's in the middle of the support zone, and you could, if it breaks through this zone, it will be a shift change. We could be heading down towards the 80 or the 80.30 level. But as long as the pair is still in this area, you could definitely go look for an opportunity to go long here, but your stops would have to be below the bottom of the resistance zone at 81.84, and you'd be looking for a push back up towards the 83 area, playing the range. The CAD, we talked about how nice the daily chart, the daily reversal was on Friday, and if anybody went long that pair at 97.66 at the open, it would be an opportunity to definitely go break even now. But you are going to be ultimately looking for a move up towards the 99.50, or basically to the parity level into this week. And you could have a free wide ride open into the beginning. At this moment, if you haven't done anything, it's a little too late to jump into that trade also. The USD yen, you can see the pair is back towards the 78 level, which has acted as support for the majority of the week. The pair is kind of in a triangle between the 78 and this declining range, which comes at around 79.10. The problem with going long here is you don't know if it's going to bounce back down to the 77.40 or even down to the 77 level. At this pair right now, I'd stay on the sidelines. I don't see a real edge anybody can gather from trading that pair. The New Zealand yen, as we talked about, this is basically a replica of the New Zealand pair. You can see it broke the lows there for, was that the low for the week? Lows for the last week. If the cross breaks below 64, we could be on our way down to 62.90. What you could do here, if you were interested in, you could go long looking for a bounce higher out of the resistance zone towards a move down to 65.50. The R&R is nice on that cross right there. Not 100% sure if it logically makes sense. You'd have to be basically looking for a reversal today in New York trading, but it is a trade. It is a trade nevertheless. The CAD JPY, as we talked about, it's all about the fibs. It looks like it's broken through the 50 fib, which could open across to another move towards the 79 level in the short term. if it gets down to 79 level, it would be a great opportunity to consider going long, looking for a move back up towards the 79.50, then the 81 area. You could go long right here because you can see it has respected that 50 fib in the short term. Once again, looking for a move higher, you have to put your stops below this 4-hour close. The R&R is good. Similar to New Zealand JPY. The Euro USD is sitting right here at the almost broke through the 100 level and has moved down and is sitting at the 0.382 fib, which comes in at 101.0072. Looks like it's trying to reverse on the 4-hour. I would have to wait for at least a 4-hour close to give me some positive momentum in this pair before I consider entering going long. The Great Britain yen just sitting in a tight range. There's really no edge right there at the moment, and the Aussie is basically a replica of the Aussie USD, but it did return around once again at this trend line, and the cross, if it gets down to the 80-70 level, could offer a buying opportunity, but at the moment you'd have to remain sidelined unless this 4-hour candle engulfs this, then you could go along with the low below the candle. All right, we have a lot of interesting setups. The euro trade is paying off. Looks like we might be getting a reversal there. The Great Britain pound is trying to reverse a little bit, and the Oz is sitting mid-range. New Zealand in the zone. This is the most interesting setup actually heading into trading. And that's it. I'll put everything out on the Twitter feed. Everybody happy trading. Let's make some pips.